Okay, so I have this cutting. I said that I would do a video on it in my last video. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this tree and I'm gonna grab my rooting hormone. This is actually not a bottle that you can get anywhere, I don't think. It looks different than this, but the last one that I got, I just added it to this because there was, there wasn't a whole lot left, and I like this bottle. It works really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this part. I'm going to take my knife that I've got. It's a utility knife, nice sharp utility knife, and I'm going to basically, I'm just going to score. Now this is going to be kind of tough because I'm using just one hand holding the camera. So I'm going to score it on the bottom. I'm going to get it just past the green right here. You can see that you've got the green and you've got just past the green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shave this all down just past the green, and then I'll come back to it. Alright, on some trees it's more important than others. This one is not as important, but you can see at the base of the tree right here, I made sure I cut it nice and straight all the way around. Got a little bit of dirt on it so you can't see it as good as you should, but anyway, put the dirt off. So then what we're going to do is, it's pretty wet because the inside of the tree is wet, so I'm going to just dip it in the rooting hormone, knock off the excess just like that. You don't have to have a ton of it. Oh, you can't see it. There we go. You don't have to have a ton of it on there. Just dust it, lightly dust it. So then I've got all of my cutting trays over here. Got a whole bunch of trees in here. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this tray because I've got a space open right here, and I'm just going to push it into the soil. Use my finger around the edge. And I know you can tell I don't use one hand to do all this stuff all the time. So then that's gonna sit right there, and then in a couple of weeks, maybe a month, probably not a month, it's gonna do like what all of these have done. And then you got your tree like this, and because I planted it in sand, I can just pull it out of the sand, shake the sand off. It's all wet sand, so it's not gonna come off as easily. So I like to keep the sand in here if I can, so I reuse it, obviously. So I'll work the sand off. It's a lot easier with two hands, but work the sand off and you've got a ton of roots. This is approximately 2 weeks, and I know it's not going to be like that everywhere. Here where I'm at, it's been really hot, really humid the last couple of weeks. So what I'm going to do, take it outside here to my water pit. I've got some little fish in there to keep the mosquitoes down, but this is all rainwater that I've collected. So now you can see it's got a ton of roots on it. So after we get the roots bared like that, then what we're going to do is we're going to put it in a pot, and I'm going to put the camera on a tripod real quick. Okay, so I've got it sitting here. I'm going to put the powder away, and I'm going to grab a pot. So I've got this pot here. It doesn't need to be super big. I mean, it's a small tree. I do want it to get a little bit thicker, a little bit bigger, so I'm going to put it in a larger pot that it needs. And I am going to use just regular potting soil, my compost that I've made. And I'm just going to put it in here, let it grow out for a while, maybe a year or so, or until it overfills the pot with roots. And we'll just trim it and keep all the extra leaves trimmed off like I've shown you before. And yeah, we'll just let it grow. I'm going to cut the top off. There we go, just like that. And then we'll just bury it in here and we'll let it grow. So awesome, thanks for watching the video. I know it was a short video, but sometimes short videos are nice. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.